Okay, I wanted to look at the word problems now that we've done elimination and substitution strategies. So there's a couple of them interspersed throughout the lessons. So we'll just finish those off here. So this one is about zoo lights, and it says the tickets for children are $6 and are $10 for adults. One evening, 315 people attended and paid a total of $2,610. Determine how many adults and children attended zoo lights. So what we want to do first is define the variables. So I'm going to use the variables A and C, A being the number of adults, and C being the number of children. And then, secondly, I want to write my two equations. So the first thing tells me that there were 315 people. So that's my first equation. Adults plus children is 315. And then secondly, the total amount of money collected was 2,610. So remember, every adult paid $10 and every child $6. And now my third step is to solve picking some strategy. So what I might do for this one is, let's say I'm going to isolate A. A is 315 minus C. And then I'm going to put this in here where A is. So I'm going to decide to use substitution. You might pick a different strategy. As long as we both do the work correctly, we'll get the same answer. So 2,610 is 10 times A plus 6C. So now what I'm going to do is multiply. Okay, and now I'm going to collect my like terms together. So 2,610 is 3,150 minus 4C, and I'm going to take this away. And dividing by 4, I get 135 children. And remember that there's always two parts to the solution. So now the adults is 315 minus C, which is 180. So I can say there were 180 adults and 135 children. And that's my answer for that one. So now if we go past this, back to our word problems, let's look at these ones and again, go through that process. So what I'm going to do first is say that R is the cost of the ruler, and P the cost of the pen. And so the cost of 2 rulers and 5 pens is $8.25. And the ruler is $1.50 more than the pen. So now you can see the way that these equations are set up, I've already isolated this R, so I might as well put this into here and use substitution again. And I'm going to multiply through here, and then I'm going to collect my like terms. So the pen is 75 cents and the ruler is $1.50 plus the pen. So the ruler is $2.25. So then I can say the cost of the pen and the ruler. All right, and now I have a perimeter problem, a rectangle. Perimeter is 244. What are the dimensions if the length is 12 greater than the width? So I'm going to say that 244 is 2 lengths plus 2 widths. So remember, it's both of them. A common error is for a student to just say length plus width. But if I add length and a width, I do not have a rectangle. I need 2 lengths and 2 widths, all right, to get the perimeter. So that's my first equation. And the second one is the length is 12 more than the width. And again, here I'm set up to do substitution. So I might substitute this into there for L. So 244 is 2L plus 2W. 24 plus 2W plus another 2W is 24 plus 4W. And now I take away the 24 and divide by 4. W is 55. And length is 12 plus W. So now I can say the dimensions are 67 by 55. Okay, so that's a sort of geometry type one. And now I think I have a few more to look at, 2 more here. So this one is about the sum of some numbers, and it says the sum of 2 numbers is 3. So let's say x is the larger number, or the bigger one, and y is the smaller one, because it talks about bigger and smaller. Double the bigger is 36 more than triple the smaller. What are the 2 numbers? So you might try and pause it here, write your 2 equations, and see if you can get the answer. What's x, what's y? And you might even try this one as well, and then I'll go through the answers for those. So the word sum means I'm adding. X plus y is 3. Double the bigger number is 36 more than triple the smaller. All right, what I might do in this is rearrange the second equation to get 2x plus 3y is, minus 3y. Oop. 2x minus 3y is 36. And then this one, I'm going to double it underneath. 2x plus 2y is 6. And now I'm going to subtract these equations. 2x minus 2x, x is eliminated. Negative 3y minus 2y is negative 5y. 36 minus 6 is 30, so y is negative 6. And x plus y is 3, so x plus y is 3, x must be 9. All right, so that's our answer. The numbers are negative 6 and 9. All right, and now here's one about some animals in a pen. And it says, in a pen there are some rabbits and chicks. There are 30 animals in total and there are 100 feet. How many of each animal are there? So I might say that R is the number of rabbits and C is the number of chicks. My first equation, there are 30 animals. So rabbits plus chicks is 30. And feet. Okay, now remember a rabbit has 4 feet and the chicks only have 2. and there are 100 feet in the pen. And now again, I might decide to multiply, say, the first equation by 2 and get 2r plus 2c is 60, and subtract 2r, the c's disappear, the chicks disappear, 100 minus 60 is 40, divide by 2, there are 20 rabbits. And rabbits plus chicks is 30, so there are 10 chicks. There are 10